This is my game, and it took me 3 years to make it. Why did this game take me 3 years to make? And why, if this is my first project as a game developer, did it take that long? Shouldn't I have started with something much smaller? Recently, I launched a Kickstarter campaign for my game Tomorrowness. If it's still up, you can check it out. Since then, I've received an incredible amount of feedback and ideas from people all over the world. Some of it has been encouraging, some of it more grounding. A few comments acted as a reality check, reminders of how the market actually works. And I get it, this game isn't meant to go viral. It doesn't have a flashy hook or an edgy art style. What it does have is a set of fresh, unconventional mechanics, all built to navigate a hand-drawn world that, at least for me, feels imaginative and alive. So when people say that the game might not be very popular, that doesn't bother me. What stayed with me was a different question. Why did you work on this project for so long? And honestly, that question was answered very early in the process. I started making games because I wanted to create something I would want to play. I was never interested in chasing trends or designing for a mass audience. One thing I learned from a mentor long ago is that people don't really know what they want. So what began as a game project slowly became a journey of self-discovery. I didn't know how to draw a single bush, let alone a forest, a cave or a temple. I knew how to compose and produce music, but I'd never created more than a few tracks at a time. Certainly not 21 tracks for a single project. I knew I had creative vision, but I didn't know this game would demand everything I had to give. And that's exactly why I kept going. The obstacles became the way. Trying to overcome them taught me more than I expected. Far more than I would have learned by playing it safe, following trends, or making a tiny project just to start smart. I know the advice people give me is valid. I now understand the value of making 4 small games instead of 1 big one. But I didn't learn that by reading about it. I learned it by living it. Taking risks is scary for everyone, and maybe this game won't achieve the success I once imagined for it. That's okay. Those 3 years spent on sprites, sound effects, code, mechanics, music, world building, and, more recently, marketing, they weren't wasted years. They were the best teachers I have ever had. This game took me 3 years because I loved making it. I fell in love with the act of creation itself. And despite the hardships, the doubts, and the long nights, I think I would do it all again. If you'd like to support the project, check out the Kickstarter if it's still available. And if you're watching this from the future, you can download the game on Steam. It'll be completely free to play. Like and subscribe to this channel for more about Tomorrowness and the new projects to come. Hopefully, I'll apply the lessons I've learned going forward, and if not, well, at least it'll make for a good story.